Hello, hello, Delmar. You there? How's it going? Think I have a frozen camera. Let's see. All right. Just make sure everything is all set over here. All right. How you doing, Delmar? Couple of weeks we'll be in Maryland. I appreciate you popping in. Yeah, this is gonna be the green one for the show. The green NG. This guy. This guy right here. Needs a little sprucing up. How's the audio? I'm trying out this mic that I haven't really had much luck with. But I think I figured out the settings. I'll post this in Discord. Awesome, thanks. Yeah, the goal is to have this done by Thursday. I don't want to have any surprises come up this weekend. Uh, but yeah. Looks like we got a couple people in here. Placement of chat. Yeah, so my buddy and I are gonna drive down Thursday night, we think. And try and be there to help you all set up on Friday. So Anybody else in here? Feel free to say hi. Chime in. How long of a drive is it for you, Delmar? You guys come from South Florida. You know what? Let me swap the build plate out. Yeah, it's about 10 hours more than my trip. Maybe a little bit longer. I think my trip will probably be 7 hours or so. I'm probably gonna stop in well, not probably. I'm stopping in Jersey on the way down, so I gotta figure out timing factor to stop in. So I don't know if he's in here, but a buddy of mine in Jersey is one of there he is, just talking about you. Stopping in Jersey to see you, Jixer. I was just mentioning that to Delmar Jixer that I got to figure out. Uh, no. Trying to figure out when I'm gonna stop in Jersey. We're thinking about driving down Thursday night. Take this off so I don't gouge my eyes out here. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, Dan. I got to figure out the best time. Actually, you know what? Real quick, before my phone dies, I got to plug it in. Hold on a second. Forgot that last time. The original plan was to leave after one of my classes on Friday, but I was actually able to get out of them. I spoke to my professors, and a couple of them I could just do the work a little early, and one of them told me to just get the notes from friend. DMAC, yeah, but Delmar, see, I want to be a part of that madhouse. That's the thing. Dan, this is a pretty big step for me doing live install for Klipper and configuration since you know how well it usually ends up going over for me. Definitely keep it posted. Absolutely. All right, well, I'm gonna get started on this because I don't have all night, and I want to get this thing powered on. So let's go ahead and get started. So basically what happened was this was all set and running with the Octopus 1.1 board. And well, there's a little accident. I had some heat creep uh, because of a crappy Amazon fan, and I believe my current was too high on my Sherpa. And so what ended up happening was the mount for the hot end melted, and the hot end sagged. Hot end touched the wire for the hot end fan. That grounded out and blew a MOSFET. I don't know if the camera will be able to pick it up, but there's supposed to be a MOSFET there, and it's not there anymore. Um, so that's cool. And then 17 or 20 for the stepper. What do you mean? Yeah, and another fan. I forget which one it was. Uh, rounded out to 17. NEMA 17. Part number 20. No, I don't think so. I think it's 37 millimeter LDO motor. Looks like the last the last digits is 0354 AHG8T. I'm assuming that's 8 tooth. Yeah, from what I was told, this one needs the amperage dialed down. So before that, okay. Let's see. Before that, it's the whole thing is LDO 365 TH17. Yeah, it's 17. No, so it was a MOSFET DMEC. So I don't know if there's anything to protect it um, from happening again, other than just don't let your hot end touch live wires. So not trying to be, smart ass about that, but no, it was my bad for not keeping an eye on it. I knew that fan was weak, and have since replaced it with old reliable Honey Badger. Yeah, it's under 5 amps max. I'm running at 0.35. I'm running at 0.35 now. It was running at 0.65, I believe, and it was extremely hot to the touch. Extremely hot to the touch. And it was melting filament before it was even getting into the hot end, and it was causing jams in between. Like it was basically melting and seeping in between the PTFE tube and the hot end. So uh, that's probably what I thought I had. I just got a Moon's motor on sale on um, AliExpress. Hopefully, it'll be here before the show. That one's rated a little bit higher, I believe. This is a recommendation from the NG Discord. But yeah, so with that board basically not usable, I decided I was gonna pick up an Octopus Pro. For the difference in cost between an Octopus and an Octopus Pro, I was like, you know what? Let's go with the Pro. At least now we'll have the option to run 48 volts if we ever get there. So I also noticed that there's a input for PT1000 here, which I believe my drop effects is running. Are you happy with the moons? So yeah, we're gonna go ahead. I got the boot jumper already in there, so we're just gonna go ahead and wire this up. Should be pretty straightforward. I'll show you the wiring in a second. It's not perfect, but it's not my worst job. Um, so let me go ahead and switch views. Right. Webcam video frozen. I don't know why this is doing this. It's so annoying. So basically, are you doing heat sets right now? Let's see if I can just put everything back where it was before. So I'm just gonna throw a bolt in here to secure this. So I got everything already routed in here. And let's see. Basically going off memory here, but so I got X. I'm gonna put that in the same spot as before. I since I'm running triple Z. To use my big head. They are black panels. Hector over at Fabrico and I decided that black would look the best in the rear, and I agree. And that way, it would also uh, not allow all of my sloppy wiring to be visible during the show. Gives me a little bit of a buffer. So the Octopus, does that have? Let's see. Does this have? Pull up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth spot, skip. It's the same. Same as the octopus. Skip the fourth one. Boom. Nice right about now. Upside down, octopus. Yeah. So it actually has to go this way, the way the cooling is designed here. I'll show you real quick. So this is the cooling setup, and the way that it lines up with the back panel, it goes this way is to avoid the drivers. It still cools the drivers, but if it was the other way around, I think it would have been too difficult. But this way works. And honestly, I like having the majority of the wires tucked up against the PSU. So yeah, most of this you won't really see anyways. So all right, so this is the, let's see. So this is the bed thermistor. So we'll pop that bad boy in slot 1 right here. This is, what is this? This is, oh, yeah, I know what this is. This is the Auto Z. I believe this is stepper fan. This is going to be so much fun. Okay, so let's plug the Pi in. Steppers in. This. Yeah, this is Auto Z. It's the only other wire coming out from the bed bundle. So leave that out for now. And then we got, so here is clicky PCB. This is going to be Y end stop, and this is the hardest one's going to be the fan. So this is Y. This is Y. This is X. Clicky PCB. Hot end thermistor. So these are the end stops. This is the bed fan. This is the aux fan. One of these is the hot end fan. So, all right. So we're just gonna start plugging fans in, and if they need to be swapped, then we'll swap them. So aux fan goes in the third spot. Bed fan will go in the fourth spot. And then I'm just gonna put these guys. Where's the other one? Oh, there. The right choice. This one is stepper, and this is stepper. Okay, so those are good. Now let's see. No, I did not do a dry run of this. Let's see. Sure you guys are looking at it. And stops right here. Thermistors, jumpers, and stops. So thermistors, jumpers, and stops. Okay. Oh, why are you freezing? Why are you doing this to me? Oh, auto Z. Okay. So that leaves bed power. So how's everyone doing this Sunday? Sunday evening. Sunday night. It is late. I know I didn't really have to do it this way with the Octopus Pro, but because I'm just going to run 1 voltage, oh, that's gross. Belching garlic. Nice. Anything good to go with the garlic? Or are you just eating straight garlic? Because that would be very interesting. What about these? Use one spot with the Bento. What did I do with those wires? This is going to be fun. Go in here. Feed these wires. Later. That sounds really good. I'm not gonna lie, Dan. That sounds really good. So honestly, right now we're good to power this up. It does help having all of your wires in a row. Although it might not hurt if I plugged in the heater for the hot end. Not sure if there's a better way to do this, but this way's been working for me. For the case LEDs, I just run them down here. I just bought 24-volt LED strips, and I just put them right into the second heater connector. If somebody wants to chime in and tell me that that's wrong and I shouldn't do that, let me know. But it's been working well. It's been working well so far. Um, I mean, realistically, with just plain white lights, all I really need is to turn them on or off. So, yeah, that's what I was thinking, Delmar. So, all right, so if I remember right, the hot end pin on the Octopus Pro, yes, they did change the names for some pins. I was reading up on that. But that's fine. Before I power anything up, I'm going to go through all the pins and yeah, no, I don't need NeoPixel controls for these. This literally just white LED strips glued around the top of frame, just like this right here. It's the same setup in here. And actually, what my favorite part about that is I can just go in here to the Klipper config and just shut it. So I don't know if that's distracting, but you know, nice. All right, so let's double check the wiring. Don't forget anything. So we got the only thing that I'm not 100% on is these two because I knew I shouldn't have done the same color wires, but like this one I know is the aux because it has this horrible wire protector on it. But that's an easy swap. So hot end, parts cooling, aux fans, bed fans, CPU fans, spot for the bento box, and then the two AB stepper. I said, I did not know that. The only one I have set up to Obico right now is the SV08. That's that's it really, because that's the only one besides the bamboo that's running camel. So SSR fed out. Let's see, power going in, and that's going to motor in bed, so we're good there. None of this changed. None of this changed. Got X, Y, clicky, and Z and stuff. I will swap those. This is Z and stuff. This is, so I'm gonna swap those. So that's all set. Hot end, LEDs, bed thermistor, hot end thermistor. So, all right, question for you guys. Is it worth repinning this into a 4-pin and running this over here for the PT1000, or just keep running it over here? You know, I gotta go playing with dip switches. Just run it the way it is, Delmar, or run it in the 4-pin? I got you. I got you. Just run it the way it is now. I like it. All right. So let's do this. Let's bolt these fans in. Make sure they fit, because I know the Octopus has taller steppers. Yeah, yeah. There will be no. I might not even run Auto Z for the show. I might just run with the like regular Z offset. I just got a blob of death in it the other day trying to do a test print with Auto Z. Okay, so these fans might be a little close. Might need a new bracket. Watching. Dan, no, this is running Clicky PCB. The pink one right here is running the BD sensor, which is the eddy current. You don't allow power after the show. What do you mean? Yeah, Delmar. I'm sorry, Josu. I know the. I think the pins is it's a heater pin that's different. Let's see. Yeah, the hot end. So this is the Octopus Pro He's 1.0, I believe. It's not the 1.1 because of the CAN port. Excuse me. Power is cut to the floor each night. Mm. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. You gotta shut everything down at the end of the day. Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Okay. Just have to choose prints carefully and do shorter ones. All right. So, note to self: this will have to be readjusted. I might go in and print just slightly taller legs, or remove this section right here. It's actually, you know what? Oh yeah, no, that would be horrible. That'd be a horrible idea. So either way, this is fine for now. So let's stand this up. View. And of course, I have to redo my camera because it hates me. I apologize for this. So these are the pins we're talking about. Yeah, so like this. So I'm still running. Um, it still has the CAN port like this, so it's the one. It's gonna be this one right here. Can I? And they never finished it. Which can you guys see me right now, or are you guys just looking at the printer? There might be a delay. Let's open up Putty. You know what? It probably help if I turn the printer on. You know, give it some power. So let's do that. They're going to boot, so well, no smoke, so that's a good sign. No smoke. We're good. I've been good. So, thank you. So while we're waiting for this to load in, let's go over here. The config should be the same. Yeah, I don't want this. So let's see. 446 board, 32K bootloader, 12 crystal. Okay. All right. So putty, got. So, and we are in DFU mode. Beautiful. You know what? I'm just gonna do Kaya. Domo. Sorry, I gotta look over my other screen over there for comments when I'm doing the shared screen because I'm a noob streamer and I don't know how to get chat to pop up yet. So when I'm sharing my screen, I only have one monitor, but you fix it. Is the audio still coming in good? Screenshot. Yeah, Delmar, this is using the F446 chip. Let's see. I don't even need to do this. I know I have Kaya installed on this already, so let's skip that. So thanks, Dan. Have you guys used the new no, you're good, Delmar. Have you guys used the new Kaya? Like this one here, the V6? So we're gonna go ahead and we are going to go to advanced. We're going to build firmware. Yes. ST 446 32K 12 crystal. Yes, because USB. And that should be it. Yeah, so I'll be going with mainsail. Fluid just doesn't do it for me. V6 didn't install fluid, right? Okay. I'm glad they still leave the option to use the original one. Or not original, but the last version of it. So let's see. Let me flash this. Let's go with regular flashing. Yeah. Do flash USB DFU. Oh, come on. It's in there. This would be. Nope, we don't want that one. No. Okay. So you don't want to do that. Let's do this. No. MC. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're just gonna do it this way. We know it's there because I just saw it. this way. So on there. Gotta find the make flash command. So is this one gonna work for this time, Dan? Nope. That's the accelerometer. So then we got, all right, so it's still here. It's still here. So we're gonna, let's see. Is it make flash device, and then we'll do that 8-digit code. I'm trying to remember. Was there a different way to do this? So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do make flash 3. Download is successful. All right, so check for on ducks. I think I just got it. I think that's a good sign. There it is. There we are. Now we're cooking with gasoline. Computer is not liking me tonight. Let's bring up You on this. Let's double check. So X we have here. So this is going to be the not so fun part of going through and changing all the pins to Octopus 1.0 pins, but actually we have that already right here. So stop for X. So actually, looks like a lot of these pins are going to carry over. Yeah. So my phone is actually not in use right now for a camera. So I might. Yeah, I did notice that my direction pin was inverted. I'm going to change that back. Thank you. Because that one actually, it does have to be inverted because of the location of the end stop. So all this should stay the same TMC 29. AC4. AC4. No, I got PD11 for that one. VG0, VG1, F15. Sorry, I keep going back and forth, guys. Now let's go over here to heater. Let's double check. We got heater pin PA2. That should be the same. PA2, yep. Sensor pin PF4. Sensor pin PF4. And then the bed PA1, PF3. All right. Fans. We need to go down to fans. All right. So these are going to be all sorts of wrong. Okay, so PD12 is not the right fan for that. So fan 1 is just, it's going to be PA8. PA8. And then fan 2, let's move this here. Fan 2, PD12, and 13, PD12, base light, boom, boom. I have the pin diagram too, but everything's. Let me see if I'm able to. Oh, yep. I gotta shut it down. It's still in DFU mode. To life. I know you want to work. You know you want to work. You know you want to do this. Plugging that in yet. How you gonna work? Let's see. Does putty work? So let's start the session. Here we go. All right. So we're back in. Let's see. No errors. No errors. Come on. No errors, please. What do we have in here right now? All right, well, it looks like we are up and running. Klipper is working. So that means I didn't break anything yet. Let me get this bento box wired up. And so we're done with the shared screen right now. Let me switch back over to, let's do this one. Overhead. You guys see the bento box. And I have to unfreeze myself again because my computer hates me. I am sorry about this, everyone. So this is a remix version of it with Away Goes. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So we got negative on this side. Some of this might be a little bit cheating because I already had the config up and running, but I did have to go through and it's a Klipper, so you guys saw that. Hopefully, it was explained. If anybody has any questions, I know some of you don't because you've done this 1,000 times before. But if anyone is watching that does have any questions, or is anybody that's watching after this, um, ask in the comments. I will reply to you. If I don't know the answer, I will likely ask Jixerful. Sorry, buddy, but you know how it goes. Throwing your name out there. You're welcome. Sorry, guys. I'm just over here messing around with the Legos. They're tiny and my hands are not. So, but I did find this is the best way to do it. So, satisfying. Satisfying click. So, for those of you wondering about the Bento box, I am running Nevermore stuff from Fabrico. I've got the HEPA filters on Amazon, and some 24, 20, 40, 20 fans that I had laying around. Hey, Delmar, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. I will see you in a couple weeks. We're almost done here. We got class tomorrow. So as far as the rest of it goes, you have your carbon media in there. I have the scorch stuff. I'll grab the bag. And then this is just a HEPA filter with magnets. I need to reprint the green part. A little bit of warpage going on. Fits right in between the back wall. Yeah, I hear you, Delmar. I have tonight, and basically Thursday. Maybe like 30 minutes here and there during the week, but yeah, now that classes start back up, it's been pretty busy. Have a good night. To reprint a new one, so let's get the tool head back together. Hey, how's it going, Tilt? Thanks for stopping in. It's in the tool head now. We got the tool head doesn't, but um, that part doesn't really matter because you can, like, say for example, you're running the Orbiter 2 or the Sherpa Mini. You can always get like an EBB36, and that mounts to the back of the extruder, so you can absolutely run CAN bus with this. There's the EBB, there's the LDO Nighthawk, but I believe they're still trying to work out some kinks with that. I am not up to speed on that one at all, so don't take my word on that. It is one that I do want to try for the next time I end up deciding to go canvas. So I actually opted out on running Canvas and all of this. I just wanted to keep these builds simple. I'm going to grab the drill. Apologize in advance for headphone users. I do not have fancy sound control turned on, so if this is loud, this is your warning. I'm just going to clean out some of these 3mm holes. You can't operate a drill without doing a drive trigger pull. Much better. Comes the test to see if I have the right fan hooked up. Let's see, let's go over here and let's turn on. Great success. So I have the bed fans and the auxiliary fans switched. The bed fan's the computer fan. The third one over. So we got these fans. So PA8 hot end, PE5 is parts cooling, PD12 is going to be the third one. So the PD12 is going to be our auxiliary fans. All right, so just playing around with fans a little bit. So let me pull up the pink one and see. So PD13 and it should be fourth one. So that's the bed fans. So the fifth one, if you want to do one more, 14. Okay, so basically what I'm doing right now is I'm reconfiguring the fans. Um, Let me switch to this so you can see. Board. So basically, yeah, I mean, it's not really the most exhilarating stuff to watch, but if you would prefer, I can share my screen so you can see what I'm doing. So let's actually do that. No, let's make it bigger. Foundation wise. So right now I'm in the config for the auxiliary fans. I have this config in my Discord. I mean, not Discord, in my GitHub, which I will add a link um, to it. You can grab them right. All of my configs are going to be for the pink NG. I'm just using it for this. I don't have my green ones uploaded yet, but they're just about the same. Just keep in mind that the green one is now using the Octopus Pro, and the pink one is using the Octopus 1.1. All right. So that being said, our auxiliary fans are plugged into the third fan port, and looking at this pinout 1, 2, 3, that would be PD12. All right, so let's go over here and change this to 12. Okay, and I just save and close. I believe we have an error because, yeah, 14 is used twice. All right, so the bed fans, let's see, do I have the config for the bed fans in here? So let's grab them from here. Bed fans. You know what? Let's just bed fans down. Not the pink one. The green one. And these are going to be in the fifth spot. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth spot, sorry. Fourth span port. So that is going to be P13, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 13. So let's change that. Also, while we're in here, bed fan. So basically, what this does is this will turn the bed fan on when your bed temperature is set to 100. You can change that in here if you want. I print ABS at 100 degrees C for the bed. So that's what I have it set to. And there's two. There's fast and slow. Fast turns the bed fan to 60%, and slow is 20%. And here is the macro for all of it. That can also just be copied from the GitHub. You'll just need to change your port. So we're going to close this, and we'll restart in a second. And then one more fan to change is going to be the controller board fan, which is after the bed fan. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, PD14, and that's good. We're gonna have PD15 is going to be the pin for it's gonna be the pin for the bento box. So let's actually go ahead and we're gonna take that from the pink one as well. It's super easy. That's it right there. Boom. Just controller fan, fan 5, and I'm gonna copy that. What this does is this turns that fan on when the hot end is turned on, which is exactly when we want the bento box. Uh, let's just plug that in. Clean up this later. All right. So now we can save and restart. And our fan error should go away. Okay. All right. And yep, our fans for the MCU are on because it's our temperature is higher than we want it to be back there. So boom, yeah, we're at 28 right now. We want it to be at 25. So those are automatically going on. I do need to get a fan for the Pi, but that is already configured and that will get plugged right into the Pi itself. All right, so let's test our fans. All right, so we need to add the macro for the bed fan. So let's do that. So we got bed fans, rename, just so I can copy this, copy, cancel, and then let's include. And you can see in here I have include aux fans as well as the other stuff that I'm working on. Auto Z I might turn off. So let's take another look. And there's bed fans. So let's turn those on to make sure. Bed fans working. Auxiliary fans. Auxiliary fans are working. Parts cooling fan is working. And let's test the hot end. Let's go to 50. We are heating up. You can probably hear this. There's a honey badger fan there. Let's see, this is bento box. Bento box is turning. It's a tomorrow problem. All right, so I'm gonna home X with finger on the trigger. Okay, that didn't work. What do we got going here? So I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Didn't like that one either. Let's check the end stops. And just for safety checks, we're gonna unscrew our lead screw nuts from the couplings. As you can tell, some of them are already not happy. All right. Let's, this is the safest way to test out your sub. All right, so holding down that. Okay, so probe and end stop are switched. So let's go get those switched. Okay, so BG11. PG11, PG10. F11. PG10 is Z, PG11 is no PG11. Stepper. Oh no. Here's 11. That's 10. Right. So that's looking good. And then we can do this, make sure. Okay. So the end stuffs all work. Right. And now it's all about direction. So direction X, let's invert it. Should be what this wants. Hopefully. No. Interesting. What? Okay, so I don't know what's going on here. All right, guys. I think let's see. First, all right. So basically, what's happening now is the printer wants to move in the diagonal. Actually, not. Let me switch to overhead and fix my camera again. I will figure this out for next time. So here, I'm gonna show you. So basically, I moved this in the middle, and go ahead. We're gonna home it, but we're only gonna home X instead. So we get some very strange behavior. Never seen this before. We home Y. Okay, we get like crying. So did we home all? Doesn't like that. So let's do this. Let's match up to what. So the only thing I could think of is that I have X and Y steppers swapped. Let me try. I don't know if I'll be able to do this in the config. No. All right. Well, I'm going to do some troubleshooting. I'm not going to keep this going any longer than it's already been going. I appreciate everyone for stopping by. Appreciate everyone for sticking around, and hopefully this was helpful. Um, I'm gonna poke around and take a look and see what's going on with the config. And once everything's ironed out, I will add this to GitHub as well. Tomorrow, I'll go ahead and add links to the GitHub. And thanks again for everyone watching. Thanks again to Fabrico and Atomic Filament for their support with this. Very much looking forward to Earth in 2 weeks. Uh, 3D Printopia, as some people call it. I'll try and get some coverage on there too. We'll see how busy it is and how distracted I get. So, but yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Um, and hopefully see you in the next one. So, take care.